Hey everyone, how's it going? It's That Nerd Ryan here with the video review of Marvel Legends Loki, the Disney Plus wave, or as you could say, the Captain America Sam Wilson wave. So here he is in a box, got some nice TVA Loki art, which is continued on here along with the other figures. We're only missing Zemo, Scarlet Witch, and Vision. Another of the Loki art. You got the Loki look right on top here. And let's read the bio really quick. Mere moments after his escape during the events of Avengers Endgame, Loki is apprehended by the Time Variance Authority, TVA, and arrested for his crimes against the sacred timeline. We're currently in the show right now, so it's great to get a figure from the show in it. So let's take him out of the box and review them. Alright, so now that he's out of the box, let's do a quick 360. He's got the variant printing on the back there, which is great and phenomenal. And then he's got a little bit of flowing hair on him. Just basically in his TVA garb. Yeah, so let's do a quick measurement. He comes in about 6 1/4 inches and very nice looking and everything like that. So I kind of just have him in a pose of him pulling his jacket as best as I can. So his hands, he's got a semi-open hand for his left hand and a fully open hand for his, actually his open hand's his left hand, his semi closed hands his right hand. So there's no accessories for him to hold on to or anything like that. And actually there is an inaccuracy on the figure that I don't think anybody's gonna complain about, but it's something I noticed. Look at his neck right there. There's no inhibitor on there or anything like that, or whatever you want to call it. It would have been nice to get probably like the baton or just some knives or something like that, just to kind of give him something to do with an item. Let's do a quick 360 of his head, and it can move up and down. His arms can rotate and move up, and his elbows can fold completely in. Hands can go 360 up and down. Same with this hand, I believe. Yes. And then his upper torso, where his ribs would meet his stomach, can bend, and it can rotate as lower torso, aka his hips. Upper thighs also can rotate 360 and can bend at the knees. Feet can move around and go up and down, which is good for balancing there. Now let's look at the Build-A-Figure piece really quick, because it did come with that. And I got that right here. So it's the backpack for Sam along with Red Wing, which is kind of looks small, but it's actually the biggest piece that you get. But yeah, it's a work in progress. I'm excited to get it soon, or get it finished soon. But yeah, so let's get this Loki into some poses, just so that way you guys can view what he looks like. I guess we could do running, because like I said, it's when there's no props with it, it's kind of hard to do like some sort of good pose besides like a running pose or a fighting pose. And Loki's not really that much of a fighter, but there's a running pose that barely lasts. You kind of need a stand for. Balancing honestly is pretty good if you can get him to balance, but or get him in a normal pose, not an action pose. Put him in an action pose, it's hard to balance him. Let's get him next to the Ragnarok Loki. that I've honestly been using as this Loki for display purposes. So they are the same height, which is perfect. They're actually I didn't plan this, but they're basically in the same pose. Obviously, Ragnarok Loki's got longer hair. The face is actually matching very, very well. And let's just kind of look at the back. Even though, ironically, I was thinking about this before shooting this. This Loki's older than this Loki. However, the actor, Tom Hiddleston, is older in this version than that version. Isn't that confusing? So, yeah. So, let's talk about ranking for this. So this Loki, we'll rank it out of the figures we have for this wave so far, which there's 4. He is honestly probably my second favorite, I want to say. Looking up at the other figures right now, I have to say probably Sam's my favorite, then Loki, then US Agent, then Winter Soldier. So, yeah, there's the ranking in that, and then let's give him the official ranking out of 10. I give him, he needs to have some sort of accessory, but the design looks great. I love the tie. I forgot to mention he has a movable tie, which is really nice, and the jacket with the variant and everything like that. Being that there's only one downside to the list of positives, he is given a 9 out of 10. Really good figure. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell. Later on tonight we should be having a Marvel video coming out, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And it's that nerd Ryan telling you to have a marvelous day.